Now your Weather Authority forecast from WTHA.
Well, good Thanksgiving Eve, Pennsylvania. I'm meteorologist Zach Petty. Let's talk about how things progress and play out in through your holiday. Further into the weekend, trends a bit chilly as our winds start to turn from the northwest, with a cold Canadian air mass expected to arrive through the Commonwealth. As we head into the overnight hours, I expect light rain to arrive, and we're starting to see that leading edge of precipitation across Ohio and through central West Virginia, starting down into Somerset and Bedford County first, and then lifting and continuing to lift through central and western Pennsylvania. We can expect to see a soggy setup, but I can't rule out a few isolated snowflakes, especially along and north of I-80. A very wet, heavy snow, upwards of 1 to 3 inches. We'll call it slushy just because it's going to be a very wet and again, heavy snow, if it's even able to accumulate. Some of the high grassy areas and windshields could see a quick accumulation along I-80, perhaps into Jefferson, Clearfield, but more so talking north of Elk and Cameron County. The bulk of the precipitation is done by daybreak, but we'll continue to see a few showers and a few snow flurries as we head into the afternoon and evening. Our colder air already starting to seep into the northern extent of the United States itself, noticing into the Dakotas and Minnesota in the teens and 20s. I don't expect us to get into the teens whenever it comes into temperatures, but it could feel like the teens as we continue on into our Saturday and Sunday. Not too chilly of a start as we step out the door. Rain and snow showers starting to move through as we head into the overnight hours. Temperatures in the mid to low 30s, and who has that cold column of air? More so trends to be north of I-80, has the best chances of seeing some of that snowfall. High temperatures area-wide will hover in the mid to low 40s, with that rain and snow activity gradually wrapping up as we head further into the afternoon and evening. Overall, travel conditions more so hazardous in the morning. By the afternoon, I do expect it to be a bit more clear whenever it comes into the overall lack of precipitation. Long-term, cold, the big word, especially as we head into our Friday weekend. Temperatures struggling to get out of the freezing levels, not even factoring in the wind. I do expect wind chill values to be in the teens to, if anything, down into the single digits. I do have an updated future track to show you and play this out. Notice that leading edge of rainfall arrives by 10, 11 o'clock, with those areas north of I-80 mixing in a darker blue, which is a very wet and heavy snowfall. And again, snow to liquid ratios right around that 5 to 6 to 1. So that's just a very heavy wet snow. Bulk of the precip starting to wrap up by 9, 10 o'clock through the ridges. Could see some accumulations, but again, minor comparative to Friday's system. Your 7-day forecast features some sun and clouds into the weekend, but colder, and we stay seeing a few isolated snow showers through early next week. Temperatures remain in the 30s. Marty?